of this webinar, as always. But so guys, welcome to the webinar. Tonight you're going to learn how to retire in 12 to 24 months. Okay, how are you going to do that? Well, first off, let us tell you a little bit about who we are so you can kind of see the credibility coming, who are your presenters tonight, and why should you believe us. This is myself and Dr. Fran. That's my beautiful family there. And they're all kind of chilling out and getting ready for bed now. So while Dad kind of goes to work at night on the computer, and that's what I've been doing for the last 5-6 years full time, 12 years in the industry. And that's Dr. Fran over there with his beautiful wife Nancy, and we're going to actually bring him out in a little bit. But that's who your presenters are tonight. So guys, we have experience. We can tell you that we've been down the road. We've had a lot of disappointments, but we've had a lot of great success as well. And we believe that we found a home run here tonight, so we're glad that you're here. All right? So let's go ahead and talk about the problems that are facing our industry. These are huge problems. Fear of rejection. How many people on the webinar? And by the way, everyone, we keep a really engaging webinar going on. Raise your hand if you have a question. Type it into the chat box. We got organizers standing by to answer your questions. Got my good leader and friend Thomas Litzer here as well. So Dr. Fran and Thomas will be answering your questions while I'm speaking if you have any questions at all. Okay, and if you agree with me, and if I ask you to raise your hand, by all means, raise your hand because it makes me feel good like I'm doing a pretty good job and I don't feel like I'm alone here, okay, because I know you guys can't speak, so that's kind of the way I know what's going on. All right, appreciate that. Okay, so here we go. So fear of rejection, compensation plans are designed for the masses to fail. How many would actually agree with that? Here's an actual fact. 2%, yeah, a whopping 2% make big money. 8% make an average of around $1,000 per month spread across the board of the millions and millions and millions of MLMers. That's not a whole lot. 90% make less than $10 a month. So what's wrong with this? If network marketing is designed for lots of people to be involved, okay, and if only if the 90 percentile is only making $10 a month, then what does that say for the average 8%, right, that are making $1,000 per month? That's why they're only making $1,000 per month, is because the 90 percentile never get over the hump. And that's a sad, sad story, okay? So it's huge. Is every man or woman for themselves? Absolutely. The average retention rate in the industry is over 25%, okay? Excuse me, less than, let me rephrase that. The average retention rate in the industry is 25% or less, which is bad. That means that if you bring in 10 people, 2.5 of them are only ordering product after 90 days of you introducing them to your wonderful opportunity. That's horrible, okay? Once again, if that is the case, then how can you truly make a residual income if you have to replace 75% of the people that you bring into an opportunity every 90 days? Pretty scary, okay? You typically need a few thousand distributors to make any real money, okay? Real money. Okay, we got into this industry to make real money. Network marketing spells from the top of the bleacher seats retirement, financial freedom, walking on the beach, hanging out all this time with your family, residual income, right? Well, that's not what's really going on in our industry anymore, okay? So just want to be honest with you. But what if you could reject people from joining your business for the first time? You actually said, nah, I'm not ready to take you on right now, instead of you being rejected. Wouldn't that be something? There was a compensation plan that was designed for everyone, and I mean 100%, to make money, whether you sponsored a single person or not. Literally, you have a check accruing whether you bring anybody in or not, okay? There was a 90% retention rate, unheard of in our industry. No matter how good the product is, it doesn't matter because the compensation plan models are designed to be broken. And every company that I've ever seen or been in the last 12 years, doesn't matter how good the product is, the only reason people are ordering that product is either they're making money or it just changed their entire life. You maybe have a 1% that's actually doing that, okay? The bottom line is if people are not covering their cost of business, they are not going to order it. They're going to go get it somewhere else where they can get it a lot cheaper because that's just the way it is, okay? 100% of the people involved have the same chance as the guru marketer or the MLM grandmaster, okay, where it's an even playing field, okay? Everybody has the same chance. You benefited from everyone in the company and not just from your line of sponsorship, okay? And every other company that you've ever been involved with, you only benefited from the people that were directly above you. If you got some spillover, yeah, good luck if that ever happened, right? Yeah, if everybody always talks about recruiting people. I'm going to get somebody in under you, and we're going to spill all these people from above because we got this guy that's just a total. Yeah, well, they didn't tell you that you were on the inside of the weak leg of the binary, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, so that's what's going on. You only really need to sponsor 3 people to make significant money. And you know what? This opportunity is so good, you could sponsor 3 people in your family and they kiss you for it. So there you go. Problem solved and you're done, right? Why are you here? Why has Dr. Fran and myself brought you here tonight? Because we want you to discover a solution to the main problems that we just talked about. To have fun again building a home-based business. To have an absolute real chance at retiring in 12 to 24 months working only 7 hours a month. Okay, guys, let me rephrase that because everybody's going, yeah, right, Jeremy. 7 hours a month, every opportunity I've ever been in, I'm killing myself. Listen, you only really can work 4 to 7 hours a month, and there's a reason why, and you're going to find out at the end. So you got to stick around at the end or you're not going to find out. So you can't leave right now, okay? So it's just really important, okay? But really, you only have to work about 7 hours a month. So guess what? Every single one of you on the webinar tonight are absolutely 100% going to be able to do what we're doing here tonight because it's not going to interfere or compete with anything else that you're doing, whether it be your day job or you're in another business or you're doing a couple different businesses. It doesn't matter because this company literally thought of the little guy and he thought of all the problems, and it doesn't matter what you're doing. Every single person is a prospect, okay? That's why 78% of the people that have attended this webinar have joined our company. And maybe I shouldn't have told you that already, but you know what? I already did. So to get a chance at a no rejection, fail-safe business that will literally retire you in 12 to 24 months. The name of the company is 124, okay? Security, freedom, and prosperity. We want to welcome you to retirement because that's what this company is all about. And who better to do that than my good buddy, Dr. Fran Clark. Been in the business for 31 years. That's him on his yacht out in South Florida and his beautiful wife, Nancy. But Dr. Fran's been in the industry for 31 years, built successful teams of well over 500,000 people in his organization. So when this man speaks, you're going to want to listen to him. So Dr. Fran, please come on out here and tell us why you chose this company and why you're excited about this and why this is going to be your home base.
Well, Jeremy, thank you so much, and well done on that introduction to the power of this business because it was truly spot on, the challenges that our industry has presented to us, and thanks for that very kind introduction of me. I truly appreciate it. I'm looking at my taglines here on this slide, and I'm going to have to change my profession from retired dental specialist and professional network marketer to retired dental specialist and retired professional network marketer because of 124. So that's going to be a lot of fun to do. Well, good evening, everyone, and thanks for making the time in your busy lives to join us here tonight. We truly value your time, and we're confident that you'll find it very well spent. Jeremy said some very kind things about me. At his young age of 33 and his 12 years of experience, he has created effects that many people don't make in a lifetime. He's truly a phenomenon in our industry, and you can start to feel it and understand it in just the power and excellence of his presentations. And, Jeremy did a really fine job of outlining the reasons for being on this webinar, but there's one more very compelling reason. And I know, and I believe everyone on this call knows that everyone, regardless of their age, whether you're 24 or 64, you need to be creating diversified retirement income streams, guys and gals. Pensions, investments, 401s are not as stable or sufficient as in past years. And as you'll see, we may have the solution to that problem for you. Now, I see that we have many professionals or many active and many seasoned marketers with us on the call here tonight. And so I'm going to start out with a question for you guys. In your opinion, what is the number one and number two reason why people quit companies in our industry? Well, the number one is very evident, and that is most people make no money or insufficient money to even cover their cost of doing business. And the second reason is that most people can't successfully recruit and sponsor people, and they feel inadequate, and nobody likes to hang around a long time feeling inadequate. So imagine a company that has created a compensation plan that factors in answers to those two major issues and has a guaranteed increasing residual income for us regardless of whether you personally recruit and sponsor anyone. What do you think that would do to retention rates in our industry? You're right, guys. It will make them very high. And in fact, that company is 124. At the end of January, there were over 20,000 enrollments in our company since July when the company launched, and 18,000 of those people ordered product in January. Now, I want to ask you, what do you think your teams would look like with 90% retention over time versus 80% attrition? And imagine what your income and checks on a monthly basis might be. Now, what if we truly can help people leverage $70 a month into better health and a 3 to 5 figure monthly residual income within that 24 months? Can you visualize the power of that plan? Well, guys, let's take a look at how that's done. Next slide, Jeremy.